Hello and welcome. Claire Atteck here, and I'm delighted that you are joining me again for another financially focused topic. And today we're going to be talking all about discounting in your business. So ahead of the Black Friday sales that will be coming up soon, and also the Christmas and New Year sales, I just want to explore the concept of discounting and why you might want to treat it with a little bit of caution as a small business owner. Today we are going to be talking a little bit about why you may want to discount in your business. We'll be talking about some of the messages that a discounting model can give to your customers. We'll also be talking about the impact it can have on your business, and we'll go on to talk about some of the alternatives to discounting that you may want to consider. So a sale, a bargain. Everyone wants a bargain, right? We are ingrained in our society in terms of the vocabulary used around sales. We have flash sales, seasonal sales, we have clearances. It's around us all the time. Now, it is used so commonly that we are finding a little bit of consumer fatigue when it comes to sales, and people are generally a little bit more questioning about whether or not it's a genuine sale. Things are a little bit more transparent these days, so consumers are on the lookout. So why are you considering offering a discount in your business? There are a few very legitimate reasons. Firstly, it may be that you want to get rid of some outdated stock. Perhaps you've got stock lying around and the only way to get rid of it fast and to generate some cash in your business is to discount it. Perhaps you want to create a little bit of demand around your product and boost those sales in the short term. And this is another reason that you may want to discount. Now, it may be that you're considering a discount because you are a new business, a new startup, and you think that by offering a discount to the customers, then they'll come flooding through the door, attracted by your lower, more competitive prices. Now, I'll put my hand up and say when I started my bricks and mortar business 5 years ago, I did exactly this. I wanted to undercut the competitors, and I thought that by doing so, I'd attract a lot of customers that would then stay loyal to me for the long term. However, I couldn't have been more wrong. By doing this, I was actually attracting the wrong type of customers in the business, the ones that were after a bargain, that weren't interested in the quality of my products that I was selling, and as a result, those customers didn't stick around long, so it backfired in the long term. So what message does discounting your products or services give to your buyers or your potential buyers? We'll run through a few possibilities now. Firstly, you may be inadvertently devaluing your brand. You are giving the message to your buyers or your potential buyers that it's not worth what you were originally charging. They may also have a lower perceived value of the goods and services that you're offering. Secondly, by discounting your products, you may be setting a precedent, a future expectation that there will be cycles of discounting your products, and by doing so, you may be influencing your buyers' behaviour, making them wait until the next point that you're going to offer that discount. Thirdly, you may be projecting a lack of confidence in the value of your goods and services. By discounting them, you're telling your customers that you don't actually believe the original value that they were worth, and if you don't believe it, then why should they? Next up, you've got to think of the impact that it may be having on your existing and very loyal customers. If you've gone and brought in a discount that attracts lots of new customers in your business who are getting it at a much lower price than your existing loyal customers, then this could be really annoying to them. And let's actually think about that. Your existing loyal customers who are paying you the full price, the fair price for your goods and services, those are the ones that you want to be looking after most. So be really careful about that discounting model. Finally, you're also telling your customers that you are prepared to be competing on price. This might be pulling the wrong type of customers into your business. As a small business owner, we really don't want to be competing on price. It's a very dangerous game to be playing. We want to focus on things like the quality of the products and services, the quality and level of service that you're providing them, not competing on price. And by putting discounts in place, you may be pulling the wrong type of customers in who are always looking for that bargain. So what harm could it be doing to your business? Now, this is something you do need to consider. Obviously, discounting does have short-term advantages, so if your cash flow needs a little bit of a boost, it will obviously bring in that short-term cash injection into your business. However, the longer-term impact can be something more significant. It may start to squeeze your profits. By offering it at a lower price, you're bringing less money into your business, but your costs are likely to be unchanged. Therefore, your profit margin is being reduced reduced, and thus your bottom line, your profits, are also being squeezed. You may accidentally trigger a price war with one of your competitors by offering that discount. They then follow suit and discount their products too. And as a small business owner, you really can't afford to be doing this. Your margins are likely to be quite tight anyway, and therefore you really don't want to be getting into price wars. And you've also got to consider the effect that the discount will have on your customers' purchasing behaviour. If you offer a really good discount and don't offer it very often, it might cause them, depending on what you're offering, to stockpile your goods. And this will be great for the current month's worth of revenue, but going forwards, it's really going to damage that long-term and regular income that your business may rely on. We're all familiar with the discounts that supermarkets might offer us, where if we buy 6 units of something, then we get it half price. This causes us to go and buy that number of units, and we'll pop it in the cupboard because we know at some point we will use that product. But obviously, it's then going to delay our future purchase of any more of those products until we've used up what we've already got. So as I've mentioned during many of my financial training videos, it is best to avoid a discounting model. You don't want to be competing on price. But what can we do instead? We've obviously got these bargain opportunities coming up where people will be looking for some kind of bargain, for some kind of added value in terms of Black Friday, the New Year sales and so on. So what can we be doing instead? So the first thing we can do instead of discounting is adding value. So for the same price, the customer gets something extra for their money. Now this needs to be something that has a high perceived value, so it's really worth it for your customer, but is of low cost to you. It could be, for example, a small free gift, or that you're adding a little bit extra on to the goods or services that you're already providing. So the second thing you can be doing is bundling your goods or services together, or creating an enhanced package that together is more attractive for your customers. So let's say that you have a product range of 5 different products. Now, rather than just selling one product at a discount, which, as we mentioned earlier, could erode the perceived quality or perceived value of that one product, instead, what we're going to do is say take 3 of those products, so product 1, product 2, product 3, we package them together, and the cost to the customer of those 3 together is cheaper than the individual ones. Now this serves a great purpose, so instead of the perceived value of each individual one being eroded by that discount, it instead offers that enhanced value overall of that package. Now thirdly, and this one is really good if you are a new business starting up and you're tempted to discount your goods and services to try and attract people through the door. Now instead, what you can do is word it slightly differently with your customers. So rather than just saying have 25-50% off my normal price, what you can do is reward them coming and joining you early in your process. So a new joiner incentive. So it could be that you say, for those first 10 customers that join me, I will offer it at this special price. This is the only time you will see it at this price. Or it might be that you say, for the next 7 days, if you join me in the next 7 days, you will get it at this price. Now you're not saying I'm discounting. We're not using that discounting model. We're just rewarding customers for joining you early and taking that little bit more risk, not being an established business. Finally, if you really are searching for that lower price point, rather than discounting your products and services, consider instead perhaps offering some kind of light or mini version of what you normally offer. So take out some of the services that you typically provide to give customers that lower price point. It's not a case of simply just cutting off the amount that you charge and offering the same thing. If you want to reduce the amount you're charging, make sure that's reflected in the offering too. So that brings me to the end of today's training. I really hope that you found it valuable, and I hope that I've managed to challenge that just discounting your products is not the only strategy that you can use. There are plenty other things that you can think about, often of which will have a much bigger impact in terms of the long-term health of your business. I'd love to hear your plans for any upcoming sale periods that may be happening, whether that's Black Friday or the Christmas and New Year. Come over and join us in the private Facebook group. It's Financial Growth for Small Business Owners. I'll pop a link in the comments. Come and let us know what your plans are. Any questions at all, come and ask me there. Have a great week. It's been great talking to you today, and bye for now.